Hey guys, it's Matt here. So it is Wednesday the 17th of July 2024. I'm back in my own gym at Jubilee Hall Gym in Covent Garden, and today is day 3 of my current 4-day upper lower training split routine for the week. Today is the second upper body session for the week for me. So again, kind of same routine as last time. Going to be starting off with the extended range of motion machine chest press. Probably going to do 4 sets today, somewhere in the roughly 5 to 10 rep range. Probably 3 straight sets close to failure, and then on the last set I might use a couple of myo-rep rest pause breaks just to kind of push a little bit harder and get a little bit of extra volume on that last set. Then it's going to be on to upper body horizontal pulling. The exercise of choice will be the usual chest supported neutral grip plate loaded rows. Again, 4 working sets in the 5 to 10 rep range at the current weight. So I went up in weight last time to 37 kilos a side, did 4 sets of 8. So I'm going to just try and add an extra rep per set today, and that'll be fine for me. And then for my secondary upper body horizontal pushing movement, I'll probably do some chest flies today for a change up. Probably just 2 sets, somewhere in the roughly 10 to 20 rep range. Using the cable systems for these because I like the way cables feel. So I'm going to try and grab myself a cable station and do that. Again, 2 sets probably in the 10 to 20 rep range. And then for a bit of minimalist vertical pulling volume, I'll do the seated pronated-grip lat pull-downs. I might try going up in load today and just do maybe 2 myo-rep sets of 15, something like that. And then I'll finish with some upright rows using the cables. So yeah, probably 2 sets of 15 to 20 using my reps for a bit of medial delt volume. And that's going to be pretty much it today. As per usual, I'll talk you through my setups as I go, but otherwise, I'm going to go get to it. Okay guys, first exercise for my session is going to be my main horizontal pushing variant for the day, which is the extended range of motion machine-based chest press. I've already set the seat up to a suitable height for me. So generally speaking, to get the best line of tension across the chest, I generally like to set the seat in such a position where when I'm seated, the handles line up roughly with my armpit crease or just below the tops of my shoulders. This may be the same for you, but what I would say is play around with seat height and also with your grip position to try and find a position where you feel like you're getting the best tension across the chest, and also where your elbows and shoulders feel the most comfortable without too much unwanted discomfort. In terms of grip, if you grip really close in, so hands close into your torso and elbows tucked in, this is generally going to bias your triceps more heavily. Now, that's a great thing if you're trying to stimulate the triceps, but if you're trying to preferentially bias the chest or the pecs, you may want to go a little bit wider. If you go too wide with the hands, you'll certainly limit the involvement of the triceps and get a bit more bias towards the chest, but you might end up limiting your range of motion. So too wide is probably not ideal, but too much of a tucked in position, you're more likely to find that you'll be limited by the triceps. So I would probably start with a grip that's somewhere in between, a kind of a mid grip that gets a nice full range of motion and a good distribution of load shared between the chest and the triceps. So that's what I'm going for. I've got my sandbag here on the seat to bring me forward a bit more so that I can get a better eccentric loading of the chest, and I've set the handles right to the very back position as well. Going to start off with my first warm-up set, which is going to be 8 reps at 18 kilos. Going to go up from there to a set of probably 4 reps with a load that's around 75% of my work set weight. Then going to do my potentiation set at 36 kilos, which is my work set weight for the day. And then going to do 4 working sets, 3 straight sets, either 2 failure or close to, 1 myo-rep set on the ends, just for a little bit of added extra. And yeah, let's get to it. Okay guys, so second exercise for the session, and my main horizontal pulling variation for the day, which is the chest supported neutral grip plate loaded rows. Going to be working up to 4 working sets of hopefully 9 reps at the same load I used last time. So really just trying to get an extra rep per set here. I'll start off with my usual warm-up sets, do about 8 reps with about 50%, and then do another set of 4 at about 75%. A couple of reps of potentiation at the work set weight itself, and then I'll get straight into the work sets. Really try to focus on a fairly explosive concentric, really trying to pull my chest away from the support pad and drive my shoulders and elbows back to get a nice squeeze between the shoulder blades, and then really trying to be nice and controlled on the eccentric, allowing the arms to extend fully before allowing my chest to relax and allowing my upper back to move into a little bit of flexion so my shoulder blades move away from the spine, so that I'm essentially going through a little bit of loaded flexion into a little bit of extension. So let's see how we get on. Hey guys, so main lifts are done for the session. Onto my first accessory exercise for today, which will be 2 sets of the bent over cable chest flies. Just tried a couple of reps and decided to set my work set weight at 16 kilos each side. Feels pretty good. Aiming for probably a set of 2 sets of 12 to 15. So we'll see how we go. Okay guys, second accessory exercise for the session. Bit of vertical pulling here. Going to be doing 2 sets of seated pronated grip lat pull downs. Going to go a bit heavier today, 45 kilos, up from 41 last time. Probably just 2 sets of 15 here, and using myo-reps if need be to get the full 15. So let's get it started. Okay guys, last exercise for the session. Just 2 sets of standing cable upright rows for a bit of medial delt volume. Just because medial delts don't really get involved much in the horizontal pushing and pulling that I've already done, so this is a nice way of giving them some love without overly stressing any other muscle groups. So yeah, aiming for 2 sets of 15 with myo-reps, 25.5 kilos. So let's finish it.